name is Michael Bosey. Thank you for joining me on my podcast, Marketing Without the Marketing. Happy to have you here. Now, in my new format for the podcast, I'm trying to make very, very short and to the point episodes on a particular topic. And today's topic is offering advice. In this podcast, or hopefully in the way that I show up in the world, especially the digital world, I'm not here to give you advice because, well, look, you didn't ask for advice. You didn't ask me to show up and say, here's what I think you should be doing. You're capable. You know what you're doing. I can give you experiences that I've had. I can give you observations of the way I see the world. But you don't need me to go any further than that, do you? No. You're smart enough, capable enough. You run your own business. You run your own life. You can do what you need to do. You don't need me to tell you what to do. Look, we as small business owners, as creatives, as solo entrepreneurs, as freelancers, we're in this together trying to survive. We need real experiences to learn from, right? Not lessons or advice from experts or gurus. To hell with gurus, right? The internet version of them are the jokers and the tricksters. And let's face it, they're there to try to sell you something. This is not a good look. You don't need to be sold anything. You know what you need to do. And here's the thing. Even if I was going to try to do that, I'm not going to try to convince you of anything. I don't need to do that. And here's the thing. In reality, no one convinces anyone of anything. We make decisions on our own, and we need to come to those decisions on our own. The only thing that we can do is present an idea with some clarity, with some empathy, with a genuine attempt to connect or to help or to do something for someone that may help them see something in a different way. But you're not going to convince them, right? The effort that is spent in trying to make someone bend to your will or make them take your advice, it doesn't happen that way. You have to get there on your own. So please, hucksters of the internet, stop trying. You're not convincing anyone of anything. And look, the nature of this podcast is I am sharing my experiences here. And through the first 175 episodes, my goal was teaching content strategy or content marketing. So yes, I'm taking that posture throughout at least the first part of this podcast and this show. If in the future I do this, please hold me accountable. I don't want to come off in any way close to this. I've just been doing a lot of thinking about it, and I just feel like it's not my place to show up in that way for you. We are equals. And in thinking about it more, it's common sense. You shouldn't take business advice from those who suck at business. You shouldn't take life advice from those whose life is a disaster. You shouldn't take creative advice from those who are not creatives. If you live it, I can learn from you. And theoretically, the opposite is true too. From my life, my experiences, the things that I do, the things that I produce, the person that I am, if I share that with you, maybe you can learn from it too. No expectation on either end. We're just here sharing experiences. With that, I would love to hear your experiences, and I mean that sincerely. So get in contact. Reach out, whether that's in the comment section, the show notes of this episode, or you can hit me up on Twitter, on LinkedIn, send me an email, reach out via Patreon. All these links are in the show notes, and I hope that you will reach out. I would love to learn from you as well. All right, thank you so much for being with me today. I really appreciate you and what you do. and the way that you show up in the world. And, well, I'll see you on the next episode.